Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in today. I'm pretty excited to introduce something that I made specifically for the hermit crab community. You know that the weekly, monthly planner books are really popular right now, and I use one of those for just my day-to-day organization needs. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have something like this, but that was tailored to hermit crab keepers so that we could track and journal all about our hermit crabs. So this is the end result. I custom designed the entire interior of this book specifically for hermit crab owners. The beautiful photo on the front is from Moa Lundberg. She agreed to let me use her photo, and that's her one of her rugosus there on the cover. And then Sherry Werdebaugh, I think that's how I pronounce her last name, from our Facebook group, gave me the idea for the title. Now, my favorite color is purple, so the main color theme in this book is purple, but it is a full color planner, not your typical blank inside, black and white, generic planner. So let's take a look at what we got going on inside. So just inside the front cover, I just put a couple cute vector images of crabs there, and then here at the bottom we've got the credit to Moa for her picture on the front. The first 2 pages of content are basic care guidelines that we observe at the Land Hermit Crab Owner Society and the Crab Street Journal. So anybody who buys this book will get basic care information, which is super important. I mean, we are all about education at the end of the day. That's the main purpose of our group. So next we have a moon phase chart for 2020 through 2023. And moon phases are important because a lot of hermit crab activity occurs around the moon phases, including breeding, spawning, molting, sometimes even just activity. Sometimes they're a little more active around the full moon, it seems like. So I added these so that you could easily fill them in to your planner and see if there's any trends emerging. The next thing that I created were these profile pages, or face pages, sort of, we call them. It's a section for you to add your hermit crab's name, some of the foods that they like, some basic notes about them, like maybe personality traits, where they're at in the hierarchy of the tank. Are they the alpha crab? Are they, an easygoing crab? Other noteworthy behavior. And then the lower box, you can record their species, what color they are at the time of your entry, gender if you know it, size, the shell that they're currently wearing, the shell color that they're currently wearing, shell opening that they're currently wearing, their favorite spot in the tank. And then down here in the bottom corner, I've given you a small box where you can recreate the big pincer setae pattern of each crab. And this method was discovered by Moa, and she realized that the pattern of the setae, the dots on the big pincher, are unique and don't change, much like a human fingerprint. So you can use this box to sketch in the dot pattern on this particular crab. This is what the months will look like. This is just a example month. So you'll have the ability to start this planner any month of any year. None of the months or weeks are predated. That's one thing that annoys me so much about existing planners, is that if I buy this planner in May, I've lost at least 4 months of the book that I can't use. So you write in the month, you write in the days, and you get a full year of use out of your book. I created a key on the side for the most common variables that you would want to track in your tank, which would be somebody's molting, somebody's digging, some kind of water activity. Maybe they were swimming, maybe they were soaking, they surfaced from a molt or a dig, they had a shell change, what the current temperature is, the current relative humidity, and then the specific gravity of your water, your salt water. So I just gave you some examples here. Like you could, I added a plastic wheel to the tank this week, and we did a water change, and my specific gravity was right on for the salt water at 1.023. Oh, Pinchy is digging today. He could be pre-molt. I added 10 shells to the crabitat. And then, of course, the top, just how you would log your temperature and relative humidity. Over on the right side, I gave you a place to kind of make your own key based on how your crabs are named so that you can identify them in the month. And then if you carry that forward every month, then you'll know that, whatever, AB is this particular crab. Next, I gave you 2 full pages of dots to practice drawing those setae patterns on. And really, if you wanted to, you could probably section this off and label it with each crab's name and draw the setae pattern in here too, just as practice or to kind of see how you want to do that on the face pages before you commit to drawing it in on the face pages. Next, I gave you the inserts for our sizing chart so that you know what size category your crabs fall into, so that you know how much space they need, and way to measure their leg compared with the bullseye to give you the most accurate size possible. This is not to scale. And it'll tell you that right here. This is not to scale. You need to go to our website and print this out and then place your crab on it and take your measurement. And then down below, we've got our chart with the minimum number of gallons per crab in each size category. That's a pretty standard sizing chart that we're using now. Next, you've got blank pages to take notes, maybe write goals, journal if you want to. I gave you a lot of places to do some journaling and note taking. So then there's another 2 full pages of notes. And then that brings you to the first of the blank face pages. These are included quarterly throughout the book, and you get 10 blanks. So if you have more than 10 crabs, you may have to make some photocopies and just stick those in your book so that you have them. But the book is already over 200 pages, and if I got too carried away with these and added 20 pages, they would drive the price up even higher than it already is. So there's your blank pages to doodle in all your cool information. And then here's our first month layout. You can sort of see the background does have a hermit crab behind it. It's not as obvious on this month as it is on some of the other months. But this is where, so if you were to buy this month, you would fill in January and start labeling your days of the month here. And then we have the weekly agenda style boxes. The second thing that annoys me about most pre-made planners is that you get 4 weeks worth of these. And some months of the year have 5 weeks. And in the planner I bought for myself, right off the bat, January does not have enough of these days to cover the entire month. So you get 5 weeks worth of these for every monthly calendar in my book. So you will have plenty of places to write. You'll add in your date here, and you can use this for additional journaling, note-taking. If something, cool happened in your tank that day that you kind of want to log, this gives you almost like a diary-style place to make notes. And basically the book just repeats itself from there, going month by month with your notes and all different color months. This is a full color book. This is not your typical planner that's strictly black and white. So you're going to get full color when you buy the color edition. I did upload a black and white edition today to help bring the price back down. Print on demand through Amazon is not the least expensive option, but I can't go out and buy 1,000 books and sell them myself. So this is the only way to get this done, is print on demand through Amazon. So if you want full color, that one's going to be a little more expensive, but the black and white one is out there as well. Let's just jump to the back of the book. Last thing I want to show you is, there we go, a cute little picture of one of my crabs, and then our adoption information, and then the QR codes to find us online. There are 2 blank pages back here for you to use however you wish. Maybe you want to sketch on them. It's actually 3, I guess, blank pages if you count the front of this one. So you can do sketching, whatever you need to do, whatever you like to do. There's the back. with our logo on it. And this is the only planner created specifically with the hermit crab owner in mind. You can see this is all about your crabs and their activities, and I think this is going to be a great way for you to journal and look back over the year at behaviors and identify, you know, I made a change in my tank on this date, and now all of a sudden, you know, I'm noticing more activity in my crabs or less activity. You might be able to notice more patterns emerging year after year. If you can see that, gosh, every November everybody starts digging and suddenly they're gone away to molt camp and I have pet sand. It'll kind of give you a routine and identify some trends. So you can buy this on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below the video. You can also buy this through the Crab Street Journal Market. The price through the Crab Street Journal Market is going to be lower than what it is on Amazon, but if you have Amazon Prime, you're going to get free shipping, and it's going to kind of cancel each other out, because this book to mail, media mail, shipping is going to be around 10 bucks. So if you're buying other items on the Crab Street Journal website, other food items in our market, and you're doing a big enough order that your order will come in a priority box, then I can add this in and it's not going to affect, you know, priority is flat rate, so it won't affect your shipping cost. I have 5 of these on hand right now, and I have more coming. The 5 that I have on hand right now are marked down because I found that I goofed up, and on the month right here I forgot to add the relative humidity. Now, of course, you can pencil that in yourself, but it bothered me. So today I updated the interior of the book, and when it republishes on Amazon, it will be fully correct, and it will have the relative humidity listed there the way it's supposed to, and all future versions will have that in it. But the couple copies that I have on the website today are going to be missing that little bit, but you're getting a discount on the book itself for that little goof of mine. So I hope you are as excited about this as I am. I am really happy with the way it turned out. I really love all the colors. I love the bright colors in it. It's so much more fun than just a plain black and white book. You can also get planner stickers with hermit crabs on them. I saw some on Etsy, and I ordered some as well. I don't know how to print those and make those, so I can't really offer them with the planner, but you can go on Etsy and grab your own. Be sure when you get this that the very first thing that you do is go to July and pencil in CrabCon. CrabCon 2020 will be July 10th through the 12th, so that should be the first thing that goes in your planner. The next thing should probably be a budget for how much money you need to save to buy a ton of awesome stuff at CrabCon. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. I really felt it was necessary to do a video about the planner so that you could truly appreciate the inside of it and see that it's not just your generic run-of-the-mill planner with a cute cover on it. That I went the extra mile and fully customized it to make this as useful to hermit crab owners as it could possibly be. And as always, when we sell products, the goal is to make enough money to support the Lycos organization, the Land Hermit Crab Owner Society organization, to support all of the programs that we do, and to help offset costs of me traveling to pet shows, to vend, and educate and spread the word. And right now we're nowhere near having enough income from products to offset our costs, but someday we will be there. So this is just one of the numerous ways that we're trying to generate money to keep our organization growing and continue our outreach. It helps fund Claws in the Classroom, our contests, website costs, advertising costs. There's so much that goes into keeping our organization up and running and moving forward and growing. So every time you buy from us, you are supporting our greater mission. And I can't tell you how much that really does mean to me, and how much I really do appreciate all of the support from the hermit crab community. Thanks, guys. Bye.